Hi, everybody. You might have noticed a new commercial on Channel 3. It's for a company that wants to train you to become a drone operator. How cool is that? It's a program called Flight to the Future. Barry Alexander is the founder and CEO of Aquiline Drones and joins us now to talk about the company. Barry, thank you so much for joining us. There's not only that aspect of the company, but there's so much more to this company, Aquiline Drones. I'm very excited to have you as as our guest today. So thank you so much for being with us.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Tell us more about the company and how you got it started.
Aqualine Drones has been around for somewhere around 5 years now. Spent about 3 years in incubation, and it's primarily made up of senior aviation professionals, aviation and aerospace professionals. So that's one of the key differentiators about our company, in that our approach to drone technology and also cloud computing rests squarely within the ambit of aviation. So that somewhat sets us apart from the rest of the industry. We're here to make what we think is a necessary difference as far as the approach that we take to introducing drones to modern day society in a somewhat responsible, safe, and regulatory compliant way. So that's essentially, again, what sets us apart. And it's an industry that's burgeoning with lots of opportunity at this time, especially against the backdrop of COVID-19 and the hardships that it has ushered in.
Yeah, could you explain a little bit more how drones are actually helping with the coronavirus pandemic?
Well, with COVID-19, we're seeing some new societal realities that are, going to become, normalized. Social distancing and the way in which people access, goods and services. Drones are very instrumental in that they tend to keep humans out of harm's way, not just the intrinsic benefit of providing that aerial perspective or third dimension, which we ordinarily did not have in the past, but now that we have the added advantage of keeping humans out of harm's way, people working from home, and the way in which e-commerce is conducted. Drones are now and fastly becoming a very, very interesting and normal part of the way in which we do business.
And I love what you say is that a drone that does not gather useful information is nothing more than a toy. Isn't that the truth? And these drones.
That is the truth. And the common perception of gadgetry, and so unless they're made more useful as far as gathering footage and providing that footage in real time to end users, they are essentially gadgetry. And so what we do here at Aqualine is not necessarily celebrate the drone for what it is, which is gadgetry, but we tend to provide useful data insights to the end user through the use of drones.
Which is just simply incredible. And can you talk to me about, Barry, you're going to have to forgive me, I'm technologically illiterate, and the AD cloud?
Yes, when cloud is somewhat of a buzzword. And for those who are more familiar with cloud computing, or the cloud magnates out there, you think of Amazon Web Services, AWS, which is somewhat e-commerce centric,
right?
Or Google, which is more navigation based. The AD cloud is more aviation centric, and so anything drone related can be supported by our cloud. It's a little bit different in that it's modular and also customizable to the end user's request. And so everything that falls within the ambit of aviation or drone technology can be supported by our cloud. So all the associated infrastructure, not just the drone, but also communication devices, land-based infrastructure like mobile command centers, things of that nature, can be supported by the AD cloud. And it's somewhat, the first of its kind in what it can do in a very modular, customizable, and agile way.
Okay.
So we celebrate drone technology. We also celebrate cloud computing technology, which is at the core of our products and services continuum.
And now you've recently launched a new program called Flight to the Future, which I think is so exciting. It actually helps people get employed within the drone industry. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, Flight to the Future is our most recent and celebrated initiative. It's a nationwide workforce development initiative, quite timely in that it's very fitting for the current situation with COVID-19, with the double-digit unemployment rate, and it's accessible to all. It's a drone training program in which you are trained and licensed as a drone pilot. You're given access to our cloud, so you get a free cloud subscription for 1 year. We provide you free drone insurance through our in-house, insurance captive for 1 year. Thereafter, you get specialized in whatever use case or service area that is of your preference. And we also provide you jobs through our Drone On Demand app, which is somewhat similar to Uber, where you get to select the jobs that you want based on proximity to where you are or the value of the job. And, we provide you, financing for the hardware as well. So essentially, very, very easily accessible by the general public. It's good for anyone over the age of 18. Essentially, it costs pennies on the dollar as far as what it takes to actually get fully certified and trained and into business ownership. And again, it's very, very timely in that unemployment is a pandemic,
it really
which affects and impacts your physiological state. So, Flight to the Future is an extremely good opportunity for anyone wanting to retool, wanting to bring in some additional money, or wanting to assist someone else in correcting their disadvantage or strained situation.
I think it's just incredible. Barry, do you think that you could teach me how to fly a drone?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The whole goal is to, it was conceptualized about 3 years ago, and quite a bit of work has gone into the development of the program, in so much that it is made to cater to the average person. So anyone, again, looking to retool and to get into a new and exciting career in a very, very short space of time should definitely consider signing up for our Flight to the Future program. It can be accessible via AD Flight, that's Alpha Delta Flight .2/future. So that's AD Flight .2/future.
Which is just great. Well, you said it perfectly. I'm just an average person, and you, my fine friend, are incredible. Not only are you a trained aircraft technician and pilot, but you started an air ambulance transportation network in the Caribbean. Is that right?
Yes. That was in my earlier years of aviation. So I like to equate, what I have done or where I am to what I've, somewhat done in the past, in that Aqualine Drones represents a culmination of everything I've done in my aviation past, but also, business past. And so it's the best that, we have to offer. It's really the last hurrah. That project was a very exciting project because it was useful to the Caribbean islands in mitigating what was at the time a clear deficiency in providing health and medical services to the average citizen. And so it came in as, or it was designed as a transportation network that enabled the Caribbean islands and the governments and the people, of course, to mobilize health and medical resources, being that the islands were geographically dislocated with small populations and obviously limited resource bases. So very timely and very successful. So here we are today at almost the end of our road with Aqualine Drones, drone technology, cloud computing, and our latest initiative, Flight to the Future, which comes at a very timely moment in our society where we cannot rely on government to fix or to ensure the health of our personal economies. It's incumbent upon ourselves to muster the courage to take a chance on ourselves. So self-actualization is what we're preaching. So through this program, someone can change the trajectory of their life. There is nothing glamorous about being poor. And so this is an opportunity for one to quickly enrich their lives should they be interested.
Well, thank you so much, Barry. Not only are you based in America, you're based right here in Hartford, and we can't thank you enough for doing that and bringing some employment opportunities to the folks right here in Connecticut. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay, if you would like more information about Aqualine Drones and what could lead to an exciting job, head to ADFlight.2, that's TO /future. That's ADFlight.2, TO /future. Thank you, Barry. We appreciate your time and good luck and continued success.
And that's actually one small correction.
Yes.
It's ADFlight.2 /future.
/ You're absolutely right. / ADFlight.TO /future. ADFlight.TO /future. Okay, Barry, I think we got it.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Continued success.
Thank you.